What's up, guys? Welcome back. So I just saw a pretty amazing video and I'm going to link you to it down below, and it's from the channel Charisma on Command, and Charlie is the owner of that YouTube channel, and he gives you his experience from taking ayahuasca, DMT. And during this experience he said that he was confronted with his inner child, and when he had to talk to him, because they had a conversation, his inner child was like, hey man, you need to have more fun. You need to play more. You're not having enough fun. There's no more joy in your life. And he said that he came away from that experience totally different. He went out and bought a PS4 and he started playing video games here and there. He said, you know, part of the thing that happens to us as we get older is we become so rigid, and we're always worried about being better and fulfilling our potential, right? And becoming the greatest version of ourselves. And we do all these challenges and we are always improving ourselves. We're taking work so serious. There's a cool quote, I forgot exactly how it goes, but it's like, the businessman loses his poetry. And if you've ever been in a position where you're just dialed in, you're grinding it away day after day, you're taking work so seriously, you realize that, like, you maybe lose some of, you know, when you just laugh at yourself randomly, or when you're conversating, like, you'll just break rapport and tell a joke, like, less of that happens. There's less, like, joyful moments in your life. And so as I heard that, man, it really reminded me of when I was a kid, and I was so playful, and I had a bunch of siblings and friends to play with, and there was joy there, man. There was happiness, and I don't want to lose that as I get older, because you don't want to go to your grave stiff. You don't want to go to your grave just wasting your life on meaningless worries. You go to a cemetery and just sit there and look at all these graves and all these men who have lived their entire lives and now they're dead. And they went to their grave like thinking the world depended on them. They probably worked 80-hour weeks. And what? We're all going to end up in the same place. I grew up, and you know, one of the reasons I want to yo-yo in my life, and this is one of my hobbies, is because it's a form of play. But even then, when I record myself yo-yoing, it's like I don't look like I'm having fun. I look like I'm trying to figure out a math problem, like I'm analyzing something. When I was young, I would just do rock the cradle. And then now I can do all this crazy stuff, but I'm not having as much fun instead of actually letting myself just play and stop trying to figure things out, just letting go, just chilling. And so you need that. Yesterday I went to Redbox to get a video game. I like to play video games every once in a while, and I was like, hell yeah, God of War is out. And so I go to the Redbox and I get the disc, and there's a piece of paper there. And so I try again. I'm like, surely he didn't take both of them. And there's another piece of paper. The guy scammed Redbox. My heart broke, dude. My inner child broke. I was so excited to play this game. I was so ready. And it wasn't there. And I was like, you know, oh, it's okay. You're not meant to play video games. Yeah, it's like the initial. But it's like, dude, if I go my whole life like that, man, you're going to lose out on a lot of joy. And so I want you guys to watch that video. I want you to share with me how, you know, your hobbies, or what kind of play are you having in your life. Growing up, I played Digimon and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And I love those card games. There was something about it. It was like strategic. You're with your friends. You're playing these games. And earlier, last year, at the beginning of last year, I went to a Magic the Gathering Friday night, like, battle. And there was like 20 dudes there. You get a couple decks of cards and you play. And I would do that for a couple weeks, and I remember just like feeling like, this is super fun, man. It's super nerdy, but it's super fun. But part of me was like, you can't do that. It's forbidden. You're too old. You're too old for those games, boy. But, you know, no. It's like, you need that. You need a balance of both. You need that mystery that life has to offer. When you were younger, that same, like, you need to rekindle that child. If you watch the video, I'll leave it here. One of the things he says to do is something that Carl Jung recommends, and it's like to rekindle that. And it sounds kind of crazy, but just sit alone and envision this, like, space that you're in, the living room. Let's be here. And you just, like, envision the action figures that you had as a kid, maybe the Sega Dreamcast that you had. some of the comic books. And you just like start envisioning that, and you see your younger self playing in that room, and you come out and when you see him, you're like, how are you doing, dude? Like, what's going on? How are you? And you just, whatever comes out, man, he'll tell you how he's doing. And if he's neglected, if he wants to be more free, and if you're taking things way too damn seriously, and if you're just letting the days go by, not having any fun. So guys, check the video out, and I'll see you soon. Peace.